Hello everyone. So I'm back. Yay. I'm sure you all missed me. I'm sure every day you thought about me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I am all moved and almost unpacked. And I finally got internet back. I got it next Saturday. I had went a week without it. It was kind of interesting, especially since I live on the internet pretty much. But I did manage it, so yeah. And I actually had watched a lot of you guys' videos on my phone because I missed the internet so much I kept checking on my phone. But unfortunately I was not able to leave any comments because my phone's just not really good at that. So so I did watch videos and I liked them so that you could notice I was watching them, but I don't know if anyone noticed or cared. So but I did watch them and it's lovely to keep up on things. I love watching BJD videos. It's kind of funny how much I just love watching them. But anyway, I actually don't have too many updates. I mostly was doing a video just to say I was back. And yeah. And I only have like 3 updates pretty much. Basically, this week I'm going to finally be working on the sewing project for Bonbon, my Dashito Olivia. I had wanted to work on it last week since, I had the week off, but of course, I don't know what made me think I'd be able to do that when I was still moving stuff and unpacking. It made sense in my head, but I don't know how I thought that was going to actually work out. So yeah, that was really stupid. But I plan to work on it this week. Not today, but I'm hoping to start tomorrow, at least on the basics. I just have to figure out how to do it because I'm not a good sewer. I don't even know how to do the layered skirt I have in my head. I'm sure it's pretty easy, but I literally don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. We'll see. um, so yeah, there's one update, and then next one, I'm going to finally, finally start on face ups again, because I haven't been able to work on any of them because I was so preoccupied with um, getting packed and just moving stuff in general. So I'm actually going to start with my doll Louis Noir Loki because I want to be able to get him complete so I can take pictures of him just because I want to take pictures of him, and so I can take pictures of him with Sparrow, my Bobby Apollo, who already has his face up. And then last update that I can even think of is that I plan to get Rye here, my doll's on wing too, just in case you don't know. I plan to get him a new wig finally. Finally. The reason why I say that is because, well, I mean, ever since I got this wig, I've had problems with it. Now, the first time I had problems with it was actually my fault because I was new to the hobby. I didn't even freaking know how to put it in his head. I put it on him the wrong way, and it looked hideous. And yeah, but then I learned how to put it on his head, and I thought he looked gorgeous with it, and I still do, but it's it's not holding up very well, and I'm afraid to do much to it because it never was a well-made wig. That's the problem. I probably could attempt to bring it back to life if it had been better made. So I plan to get him. I'm going to try to contact Red 17 again, the person who did Junie's wig, but they haven't answered my last PM, and I sent that weeks ago, so I'm assuming either they're busy, they could have not seen it, or maybe they don't want my business. Who actually knows? I mean, I figured I was fine to work with, but you never know about things. Um, or they could just not be taking any commissions right now. And maybe I mean, I checked the thread before I sent it, or maybe they just didn't understand what I wanted, but we'll see. Because it's weird. It's weird. It's really hard to find a white mohair wig. It just is. I didn't think it would be, but it's almost impossible. So like I didn't see one in their thread, and that's why I PM'd them. I was like, can you make one? Maybe that they can't make one. Who knows? But I did find an alternative. It's by the person who did my SARDS wig, and it's actually long. It'd probably come to about his waist. Most of it would come down to his waist. And I think it'd be like really pretty on him. So I think that's the one I'm probably going to end up going with, unless Mysteriously Bread 17 answers my PM. So he's going to get a new wig finally, and I'm going to be so happy because he's been needing one for a while, but I haven't been able to find one. And then I'd have the money, but something would come up. But I should definitely have the money, and I really want it. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. And then I'm also maybe getting a new wig for my BJD Apollo. Only because, well, like I love the color of the wig. It's just for some reason I kind of want to get a longer one for him. I'm thinking about that, like a longer fur wig for him. I may even try and attempt to make a, I don't know if you saw the tutorial on it. There's actually 2 tutorials for it now to make a yarn fur wig that's long, and I may try it, but it sounds really, really time consuming, and you have to have a hair straightener, and I just don't know if I have the patience. But I don't know. I may almost try it, and if it fails, I may just go through Monster Designs and get one of her wigs that's like long in front. I love that. And I'm trying to look around, see if there's anything else like that came up. And I actually do have one thing, just one thing that's it's silly, but I was so proud when this happened. I got Loki's wig on. I was so happy when this occurred because while I loved the red wig on him, it wasn't what I envisioned for him, so he didn't look right to me. You know how sometimes like you have such this complete vision of a doll that like if anything's off, you just look at the doll like you're pretty, but you're bothering me. Okay, you're bothering me. So that's pretty much how it was. And I had not always wanted him to wear this wig, but I had it. I kept imagining him in it. So since I kept imagining him in it, when I went to put it on him and it didn't fit, I was like really pissed because it's supposed to be the same size as the red one. So it didn't make sense to me that the red one fit, but this one didn't. But of course, that's Leak World for you. Like, I kind of love their wigs, but I also have this love-hate relationship with them. Like, sometimes they're great, like, but then the one time they don't get it right, it's like really wrong. It's like, what is wrong with you? But I did finally get it on him, and it's not perfectly on him, but I didn't want to like mess with it too much. I'm keeping it on a little bit to like kind of stretch it out. I'll have to take it off for his face up, of course, and when I put it back on, I'm hoping to get it like exactly perfect. But I love the color. I love the just style of it, and it just brings some delight for me. I love it. I love it. I love it. So like yeah, not many updates. Not many. It's kind of sad, but I'm looking forward to being able just to buy like just a few trinkets for my dolls because like I haven't been able to spoil them for a while, and I kind of like spoiling them. And it makes me sad that like I've been so focused on trying to get layaways done and moving that I haven't been able to get like pretty much anything, and I just hate that. So yeah. I also can't wait to start on his face up because it'll make me really nervous, but I can't wait to start on it because I'm hoping that like he'll just like come to life. Well, not literally come to life. That'd be kind of scary unless he grew to his right height. Otherwise, then it'd be like one of those horror movie things. But yeah. So yeah. It's funny. I woke up this morning. I wanted to actually do a different video, not just an update video. I wanted to do a video about like first joining a hobby and like the expectations you have versus reality. But I can't really. I that's why this is my third take. I really can't get my thoughts together on the subject. So I was just like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just stop and maybe think it out. Because basically, since I spent the weekend on Tumblr, I came across some BJD community drama, and I usually completely stay out of it. But like sometimes my buttons will get pushed just enough that I have to say a little something. And basically, sorry, Jolie just jumped on my doll shop, and he hasn't done that before. um, but basically, I just feel like I should attempt to do a video on it at some point, simply because I was in that place when I first joined the hobby. Like, I had such high expectations on how everyone would love my doll and all this blah blah blah, and it just fell. I'm like, that's totally not what actually happened. But I'll probably get my thoughts together on it and maybe give it a try. So we shall see. But I also plan to do one more video answering a BJD prompt, because I actually finally have a story for it. It's kind of unfortunate that I do, but I totally do. So look forward to that if you want. And maybe the other video will come at some later point if I can get my brain to wrap around it. If not, then you won't see it. Pretend I never even mentioned it. So yeah. So that's all. Thank you if you watched, and sorry I don't have like more exciting news. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So that's all.